Hello there, I'm Kay Burley, reporting for Sky News. We have an important Sky News exclusive. We head now to Studio One at Sky Academy Skill Studios.
Good morning, welcome to Sky One. My name is Libby.
And my name is Dylan, and here are the headlines for today.
Maths gathering causes major drama in Year 10. More news on this later on.
School photos will be revealed next week. The question is, will your mum buy yours?
And in celebrity news, Charlotte, Jodie and Frankie, who will the Olympic athlete choose?
But our top story is all about text speak. This particular form of communication has become increasingly popular amongst young people today.
But has this form of communication ruined the English language?
The text messaging revolution, which started in 1996 with the invention of the pay-as-you-go SIM card, was led by young people, particularly those aged between 14 and 17 years.
Text messaging has become very popular as a mean of instant communication, and in some circles even more popular than phone calls.
When mobile phones were first invented, it was expected that they would mostly be used for phone calls, but we now use them for texting, surfing the internet, watching videos and listening to music.
Since 2006, exam boards in New Zealand have allowed pupils to use text-speak in their exams.
Many people see text-speak and emojis as a negative influence on young people's development, especially as abbreviations such as LOL, BTW and OMG have been seen in official exam papers.
They also fear that people will no longer know how to present themselves in situations like job interviews and in the workplace.
With all of this in mind, you cannot argue that this form of communication is quicker and easier to use.
That's all from us now. Over to Reese, Cameron and William reporting live from Billericay. Goodbye.
Thank you, Libby and Dylan. Hi, my name is Cameron.
My name is Reese.
And my name is William. We're reporting live from a local secondary school in Billericay, and today we will be talking about the use of text-speak amongst the younger generation and whether it's affecting their education.
Young people choose to communicate with each other through text messages or various social media apps and tend to use abbreviations and emojis rather than full words.
Some text-speak abbreviations are used in common speech. Some examples of these are LOL and OMG. However, some have been developed from previous abbreviations, such as ASAP, were used by the military.
The average 8 to 10-year-old now spends nearly 8 hours a day using a variety of media, while other children and teens spend more than 11 hours a day on the devices.
In an international school experiment, more than 1,000 students from 10 countries around the world, including Britain, were asked to go without any media for 24 hours.
More than half of the students who participated in this international experiment failed to last the full 24 hours, and every participant suffered withdrawal symptoms.
In a recent survey, 89% of parents felt that the use of text-speak formed a language barrier between them and their children.
Is text-speak affecting the younger generation, or do we need to adapt to this new form of communication?
Let us know your opinion by tweeting us at Sky News with the hashtag text-speak.
But that's all from us. We will now pass you over to Emma reporting live from central London.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Emma and we are live from central London where we are going to be speaking about text messages. We are joined currently by teenager Phoebe and expert Daisy. So, Daisy, how does it affect the ability to learn?
It affects their ability to learn as people who use their phones are scientifically proven to have lower grades on their school tests. Many teenagers will send up to 10 text messages a day.
How does it benefit your life, Phoebe?
It helps me contact my friends. It's so good, like quickly, instead of sending letters. And I think it helps me learn. And like I use loads and loads of different punctuation.
Wow. How does texting help the economy then?
Well, 82% of the UK have phones and 50% of people can't live without it. But this is becoming a huge problem as people are becoming way too dependent on their phones.
It helps hugely. These phone companies make like a crazy amount of money from us. And to be honest, if we didn't use our phones, people would lose their jobs and then the companies would like suffer loads.
Overall, you can say there are positives and negatives with the phone and the use of them. Well, what do you think? Log on to www.sky.com to vote. Thank you. Let's hand it back to Emily in the studio.
Thank you, Emma. Hi guys, welcome back to the Sky Studios. Now we are talking about text-speak. Today we'll be looking at the views of text-speak from two generations.
Some teachers believe that many young people don't know how to write letters or even long emails anymore because they are so used to short texts.
Right now I am joined by grandfather William and I am also joined by student Hannah. Now, I just want to know, what sort of media do you guys use? Text speak, or what type of language do you communicate with?
No, I hate text speak. Don't know what half the stuff means. What is LOL? Where is the old-fashioned communication like letters? And you need to communicate so you're face to face, otherwise you get no social skills with anyone whatsoever.
Well, I communicate by texting Snapchat, Instagram, WhatsApp and Facebook.
Okay, cool. So you guys really have different types of communication. Now, why do you guys like to communicate the way you do?
Well, I prefer the face-to-face interaction because young people aren't connecting with older people. So when they come to need these skills in interviews, they aren't present, so they can't get the good jobs that some of them may deserve.
What do you think, Hannah?
It's harder to meet people all the time and it's quite inconvenient. Then things like letters take way longer to get to the other person, and by sending a letter you're still not seeing them, whereas FaceTime and Snapchat you're speaking to them and getting an instant reaction.
Well, social media makes you more antisocial. You get so wrapped up in messaging your friends that you sit on your bed and you do nothing about it.
Well, we can really see how people communicate in this day and age. That's all from me. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.
Thanks to the team at Sky Academy Skills Studios. That's the end of our special report. I'm Kay Bowley. Thank you for watching.